Do stay with us for details of the stories. Thank you for staying with us now to our first story. The New Patriotic Party has accused the National Democratic Congress of manipulating a tape involving a conversation between a Supreme Court Judge, Justice Emmanuel Johnny Kulendi, Attorney General Godfrey Dame, and the third accused in the ambulance case, Richard Japa. The third accused, Richard Japa, alleged in an open court that Godfrey Dame approached him multiple times seeking his assistance to implicate the first accused person, Dr. Ato Forson.
Dr. Forson, a former deputy finance minister and current minority leader, has been dragged to court by the state for his alleged role in the procurement of 40 ambulances for Ghana. While dismissing the claims by the third accused, the Attorney General insisted that Richard Japa had instead sent several letters requesting a plea bargain in a bid for the state to drop all charges against the accused person. He added that the proposal has not yet been accepted. In a Facebook post on Monday, May 27th, the national organizer of the NPP, Henry Nana Boakye, otherwise known as Nana B, stated that the Attorney General attended a meeting at the behest of Justice Emmanuel Johnny Kulendi, which occurred in his residence. He indicated that the full recording would establish that the AG never requested Richard Japa to skew his testimony. He said the NPP is reliably informed that NDC is trying every means to maliciously doctor the said tape to exclude portions of the conversation, and particularly the voice of the Supreme Court Justice, whose invitation the AG honored out of courtesy, adding that the full-length recording will reveal the Attorney General never requested Richard Japa to skew his testimony in any manner as bandied around the NDC. Nana B also indicated that no amount of scheming by the NDC and its affiliates will exonerate any person who participated in misrepresenting ordinary vans as ambulance to the Ghanaian populace. The NDC has vowed to reveal the full details of Japa's claims.
Away from that, with the 2024 elections looming over Ghana, former President John Dramani Mahama has sounded a cautionary note describing the nation's current progenies as critical and troubling. In an address at the 8th Ghana CEO Summit organized in Accra on Monday, May 27, Mr. Mahama underscored the gravity of the challenges facing the country, emphasizing the need for a thoughtful reflection and decisive action.
With the upcoming elections representing a pivotal moment in Ghana's democratic journey, Mr. Mahama urged citizens to recognize the significance of their choices. He highlighted the importance of selecting leaders who possess the vision, integrity, and commitment needed to steer the nation towards prosperity and progress. According to him, Ghana's economy has crumpled into bankruptcy after almost 8 years of the President Akufo-Addo's poor leadership. Consequently, he criticized the government for shirking responsibility for the dire situation and failing to take actions to alleviate the suffering of Ghanaians. This, he said, has plunged the nation into an unprecedented economic crisis and pushed more than 800,000 Ghanaians below the poverty line.
Meanwhile, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has taken a swipe at former President John Dramani Mahama during the 8th CEO Summit, asserting the Akufo-Addo administration's significant achievements in advancing the country's development agenda. Dr. Bawumia emphasized that the current government developmental projects are tangible and can be easily verified, contrasting them with what he termed the guinea fowl project of Mr. Mahama's tenure.
Speaking at the summit on Monday, May 27, Dr. Bawumia noted that projects under Akufo-Addo administration were verifiable. He insisted that these initiatives, unlike those of the previous administration, are real and can be traced by the public. This, he argued, demonstrates the current government's commitment to transparency and accountability in its development efforts. Dr. Bawumia participated in the summit via Zoom from Canada, where he reiterated the government's dedication to sustainable development. He noted that the strides made under the Akufo-Addo administration are not only visible but also a lasting impact on the country's infrastructure and economic growth. These accomplishments, according to Bawumia, set a solid foundation for future progress. In his address, the Vice President outlined the various projects undertaken by the current administration, including improvements in healthcare, education, and
we have created more jobs, 2.1 million jobs, than any government in the Fourth Republic. He was creating unemployment with Dumso and everything. We are creating jobs, 1.2 million jobs in the public sector, 975,000 jobs in the private sector. And all of this is data that we have put out for everybody. We've constructed more roads than any other government in the Fourth Republic, done more railways, done more airports, built more public libraries than any other government in the Fourth Republic, built more courts. We're in the process of building 120 court buildings. 80 have been completed. More classrooms than any other government. We are building more hospitals through Agenda 111 and other projects than any other government in the Fourth Republic. We've built more fish landing sites, 11 completed, more than any other government in the Fourth Republic. We've done more sanitation facilities, increased the proportion of the population with access to sanitation facilities from 33% to 59%. And this is why you are not seeing cases of cholera as it used to be in the past, because there are 5,400 communities that are now open defecation free declared. We've built more sports facilities in the country than any other government in the Fourth Republic. When we came in, you had only 3 AstroTurfs in Ghana. We have 150 plus now. We're building 10 multi-purpose sports stadia, completed 6 of them, and the others will be completed soon. Completed the Boteman Sports Stadium, which we used for the African Games, and the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. So we've done so much in that area. Fiber optic cable network, the NCA licensed fiber optic cable network in Ghana since we've been in office. 93% of all of Ghana's NCA licensed fiber optic network has been put in place under our administration. Rural telephony, we inherited 120 sites. We've put in place almost 1,500 sites, and more are ongoing. So there is so much that we are doing across in terms of the normal routine development. And in the ambulance service was collapsing. We've implemented the one constituency, one ambulance, and revived the National Ambulance Scheme.
The Vice President stressed that these projects have been executed with precision and are benefiting many communities across Ghana. He said the MPP government has done over 200 projects in the area of Zongo development across all the Zongo communities in the country, and over 6 million Ghana cedis in investment in technical and vocational education in the last 7 years. The highest investment in TVET by any government in the Fourth Republic.
There was no vehicle for Zongo development. We've done Zongo Development Fund, and we are able to look at boast of over 200 projects in the area of Zongo development across all the Zongos in the country. You look at our investment in technical and vocational education, over 6 billion Ghana cedis in the last 7 years, the highest investment in technical and vocational education by any government in the Fourth Republic. And we've made technical and vocational education also free in that context.
And now in business this afternoon, the Bank of Ghana has established a task force to oversee all foreign exchange bureaus and ensure they comply with the regulatory standards. This initiative was announced by the governor of the bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, during the 118th Monetary Policy Statement on Monday, May 27, 2024.
The primary goal of the task force is to address the activities of illegal operators in the foreign exchange markets and enhance market transparency. By monitoring these bureaus closely, the BOG aims to curb unauthorized practices and ensure a more regulated and transparent foreign exchange environment. Additionally, the Bank of Ghana is collaborating with Ghana Association of Banks to streamline documentation requirements for foreign payments. Dr. Anderson indicated that this effort is expected to diminish the attractiveness of unofficial currency exchange channels and foster a more orderly foreign exchange market. To better address the foreign exchange needs, these corporate institutions, the Bank of Ghana, has implemented measures that reduce reliance on commercial banks. This strategic move is intended to stabilize the foreign exchange market and ensure that legitimate needs are met efficiently. Furthermore, the BOG has issued a warning to all foreign exchange bureaus against advertising exchange rates outside their premises, particularly on social media platforms. According to the central bank, the directive aims to prevent unauthorized activity and maintain discipline within the markets, ensuring that all operations remain within the bounds of regulatory compliance.
And now in some other stories, a recent accident involving Ghanaian actor Kojo Nkansa, also known as Lil Wayne, is alleged to have caused the death of a 4-year-old child. According to City News, the boy named Nana Yao and his father, Jacob Ofi Ampoma, were hit by the actor's car at Amakrum, a suburb of Kumasi in the Ashanti region, on Saturday, May 25.
Eyewitnesses reported that Lewin was driving at high speed, leading to the accident. Nana Yao and his father were rushed to a nearby hospital and later transferred to Komfanochi Teaching Hospital, where the little boy passed away. Mr. Mpoma is currently receiving treatment at the hospital's emergency unit for a leg fracture sustained in the accident. His vehicle, which was severely damaged in the crash, is now in police custody for investigation. A relative of the deceased, in an interview with a Accra-based station, said the family is considering legal action and has expressed concern about the lack of attention given to the victims at the accident scene, while the focus was on the actor. The accident occurred when the actor was en route to the premiere of A Country Called Ghana movie in Kumasi. Lil Wayne has since expressed his gratitude to God for surviving a gruesome car accident. The actor made his first statement on the accident at the movie premiere hours after the accident had occurred.
And on the international front, Nigeria's government is cracking down on illegal mining, making dozens of arrests since April for unlicensed miners allegedly stealing lithium, a critical mineral used in batteries for electric vehicles, smartphones, and power system. The crackdown comes as Nigeria seeks to regulate its mining operations, curb illegal activities, and better benefit from its mineral resources.
The global demand for lithium has surged due to the clean energy transition. However, corruption and minimal government presence in remote areas have led to rampant illegal mining, which has fueled militia groups in the north. In mid-May, a joint team of soldiers and police raided a market in Kishi, Oyo State, arresting 32 individuals, including 2 Chinese nationals. The market, once known for farm produce, had become a hub for illicit lithium trade. Community leader Jimobioku reported clandestine searches for lithium by Chinese nationals, who then engaged locals to mine for them, turning the market into a transit point. President Bola Tinubu has blamed illegal mining for worsening conflict in the north and called for international help to stop it. The Chinese embassy in Abuja has not commented on the arrest, but previously urged Chinese nationals to abide by Nigerian laws. Nigeria is emerging as a significant lithium source in Africa, but illegal mining denies the government substantial revenues. Emeka Okoro from SBM Intelligence highlighted the exploitation of vulnerable workers from conflict-affected regions. The government estimates that resource theft cost annual loss of $9 billion. To combat this, Nigeria has established a 2,200-strong corps of mining marshals. The corps have made several arrests and seizures, including 2 trucks loaded with lithium near Abuja in April and 4 Chinese nationals in Nasarawa State. The government is also encouraging artisanal miners in communities like Jos to form cooperatives and cooperate legally.
And in sports this afternoon, the Black Stars will begin their training camp in Accra on Thursday, May 30, 2024, in preparation for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic. The team will conduct a 6-day training session at the University of Ghana Stadium before heading to Bamako on Tuesday, June 4, 2024.
Up into the air, brought down now. This is it, now or never for Ghana.
After securing 1 win and suffering 1 lose in their first 2 Group I matches of the World Cup qualifiers, Ghana is eager to return to form under current boss Otto Addo. The Black Stars started their campaign with a 1-0 victory over Madagascar in Kumasi, followed by a 1-0 defeat to Comoros in Moroni under ex-boss Chris Hilton. The World Cup qualifier against Mali is scheduled to take place at the State 26 Mass in Bamako on Thursday, June 6, 2024. At the 19th hour GMT. Subsequently, Ghana will face the Central African Republic at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium on Monday, June 10th, 2024. Coach Otto Addo is set to name his squad for the upcoming qualifiers against Mali and Central Africa.
It's time. Here come Comoros. It's a superb one. Will he go all the way? What a goal! Oh my word!
Please log on to our website, bainamultimedia.com. I'm Khadija Tukubra Kayla, and have a good afternoon.